Hello, everyone. My name is Charles Waters.
CO, I'm Traci-Sorell.
We're here to talk with you about a book that we have coming out September 5th, 2023, called MASCOT from Charles Bridge Publishing.
You know, you really are the one that started this whole process of us working on MASCOT together. Why don't you share a little bit about how that came about?
We attended a Highlights Foundation novel and verse workshop. We both had books that were going to come out the following year. And Traci, you and I bonded, and we thought maybe one day we'll write a book together. And that's something that sometimes people say things like that. Like maybe we'll collaborate. When I said it, I meant it. When I thought about who to collaborate on this project with, Traci was the first and only person. So if she had said no, it wouldn't have happened. So I'm really grateful that you said yes.
When you contacted me about this idea, I thought, yes, like this is an issue that I have experienced personally, professionally, when I was at the University of North Dakota. And it certainly had seen it play out in numerous schools across the country. So it is not an issue that, we're done with. It really is something that communities across the nation are dealing with. And I think that as you look at, sharing this with young readers, a lot of times people say, well, our school doesn't have a Native mascot. We don't have to worry about this, or there aren't any Native people around here. Well, we're all connected to each other. We all have a shared national history. We all live on Indigenous land. And no one group or people or individuals should be objectified. Our hope is that it leads to a broader discussion. And for those who are interested in changing that, of course, we provide some resources in the back, but it really is to spark that discussion. And we know that it's tied to, how invisible and erased we have been as Native nations in the K-12 curriculum. And so there is not this awareness by many people in the population that we're even still here. Even though Native people have been vocal about this and working on this issue through the federal courts, and at local levels as well for decades.
Now, do you see why I thought Traci would be the best person to collaborate on this book with? Listen to that. Listen to that. And so when she shared her excitement as well, I thought this book has a chance. Yeah. One thing we talked about a lot while working on the book were nuances. I'm a firm believer personally that life has a lot of gray. When doing our research, and we researched quite a bit, we read at least one dissertation and about 75 different articles over a period of 2 years. When you would read why some people were against it, even if you disagreed, you saw in some cases where they were coming from. And I thought that was important. And so did Traci in putting that in the story as well when you read about some of the characters who are against it.
We have to have it reflect reality. Some people may have that information shared with them and change, and others may not, and that really is reflective of our society. And so Charles and I wanted to center those experiences so that people who have been around this issue, as well as people that are newer to it, understand there's a variety of viewpoints and lived realities.
We hope you enjoy the book. In the future, there will be a teacher's guide and all sorts of material to help round out your experience with reading the book.
Widow, thank you.
Bye-bye.